Welcome back, everybody. Jay Luck is here from Wisconsin Hypnosis Center, and we are talking about some ways that you can break those bad habits, a bad habit that you've just always wanted to kick. He can help you do it, and it's a lot easier than you think. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, great.
So let's talk about some of the things that people come in to see you for. That they, that are just a part of their life that they don't want anymore.
Right.
Some of the things that you help tackle.
Well, the top things tend to be weight loss, smoking, anxiety, phobias, insomnia, stress, pain. Mm-hmm. Those are the top things, but there's 70 things we help people with. And recently, I got in an accident texting in my car. So it made me hyper aware of that, besides the fact I've had friends who've been hit by people texting. And so it had me realize that this is something we need to help people with. And we've been helping people with it for a little while, especially kids. Parents want them to text less or do less social media. But, it's really an epidemic, is really what's happening. The FDA has actually called it an epidemic. And they announced that about the same time they were talking about vapes being an epidemic. But the bottom line is when we feel stuck with something, we just feel stuck with it. We don't think we can change it.
Yeah, and you've seen people with their phones, and try and take a phone away from a kid.
Tantrum.
An absolute tantrum, and adults too, that they just can't put it down, and it's taking over their life. We're not living our lives; we're just on our phone, missing a lot of life. Yeah. So let's talk about how it works and the success rate.
Yeah. Well, first of all, the success rate is amazing, but here's how it works. Whenever we have a habit, pattern, or belief we're stuck with, we actually have an emotional connection to it. So I'm going to pick on vapes and cigarettes for a minute because it's the easiest way to make the point. Mm-hmm. But when someone starts vaping or smoking, now my generation it was, Camel Straights was the cool thing. Now it's the cool blue light that pops on in your car with your vape thing. But the bottom line is that when people start to smoke, vapes or cigarettes, it doesn't matter, they start to do it because they think they're cool and they're part of a group and they're a bit of a rebel. Because you're not supposed to do these things. Mm-hmm. So that's the emotional benefit they get from doing it. Mm-hmm. So what happens is, if you can imagine, I don't know if you ever smoked when you were young, but I did. But what happens is the first time you actually cough inhaling the cigarette for real, your body goes, no, I don't want to do this. But the person who's starting to smoke goes, yeah, but I get to be cool. So I'm going to override my body rejecting it because this is really cool. So there's emotional benefits we're going for when we do these things, and they typically happen younger. And so that overruns what our body wants to do. Now over time it becomes connected with stress relief, boredom, taking a break at work. All these things start to get hooked into it, and and life really didn't go better before you smoked. You could still take a break before you smoked, but now your subconscious brain attaches to those emotional benefits, does not want you to get rid of that thing that supposedly helps you relax, for instance.
And that's where you come in.
Yeah. So we help make those switches. We help people be in control of their own brain and change their subconscious patterns, habits, beliefs, and those things are gone.
And you do free consultations. So for people, no matter what that habit is, from weight loss to some of the other things that Jay mentioned, people come in and talk to you about it and talk to you about how it works. It's not a gimmick. It really works for a lot of people.
It really does. And that's why we do the screening process to determine if they're really good candidates to do this. Not everyone is, or sometimes the timing is just wrong for them. So we screen out about 25% of the people we see, but when we accept them, we give them a written guarantee. So smokers, weight loss, they get written guarantees from us to assure them we will stay with them until they're done.
And there's a workshop coming up?
Yeah, we've got a great workshop coming up in November, and again in April of next year. We'll talk about it next time around in a little more detail. But the workshop is a 4-day workshop for people who want to get immersed in self-hypnosis and learn what we do. A lot of times doctors, medical students, even just teachers want to come and learn these things to teach other people how to be in control of their own minds, as well as maybe they want to change something. But the workshops are great. We also do free classes every month for anyone to come to. A lot of great ways to learn about this.
How can people find out more about this workshop and just maybe coming in for a free consult?
Well, there's the website, WisconsinHypnosisCenter.com, but also call us. That would probably be the best thing. And that's 920-465-1277.
And we'll put all that information on our website as well. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.